Hello, warm welcome to Realty Check. Thanks for being part of our podcast. You know what we do here in Realty Check. We get deep dive and get under the skin of real estate. We explore a lot of things which will be relevant, especially for clients, for people who want to make an investment, a choice of investment. And for that, we usually bring in very esteemed guests who can deepen this conversation in the right direction. But before we head on, just make sure that you hit the subscribe button, be a part of the channel. You know we keep the fluff out and keep the stuff in. We want to talk about what matters the most when it comes to making an investment choice or a decision to invest in real estate. Now, we have a very special guest. All our guests are special, but this one does stand out. I want to talk about this a little. Before even you pan the camera to our guest, she is a phenomenal example, an icon, especially when it comes to women entrepreneurs in the Dubai real estate landscape. Well, not just Dubai, it just expanded a lot more outside of the UAE as well. 17 years. And I think that will give you a lot of pins and stripes about the experience that this person has. We'll talk a lot more about what she does and how she operates. And before that, I'd like to give you a quick introduction of some of the accolades. I have a list of about 25 different awards that this guest has won. And you need real estate just to put those awards. However, I want to pick up a few of them so you know who we are talking about here, right? Gulf Achievers Award in 2024, the best real estate company, right? And she is the founder of one of the top real estate companies. I haven't introduced that yet, but I will. But let me start with the appreciations first. Certificate of Excellence from His Highness Sheikh Abdullah Ubaid Suhail Buti Al Maktoum. That's from the royal lineage. You have a recognition there. And I've got tons and tons of awards. Damax Awards. I have to mention that. Take a pause. She's been a Damac Unity member. And being Unity is not that simple. You are considered to be the best of the best in league broker to be part of what we call as a Unity program. She's got recognitions from different industries. She's also, by the way, contributes actively through many magazines and newspapers, including the likes of Khaleej Times, for example. So she's not just another ordinary personality. She's someone who's made a massive impact. Let me add one more line to tell you a little about the person's personality. She's not just a businesswoman in taking. She's a humanitarian with 75 different projects where she gives with one hand as much as she receives. This is the personality that we're going to be talking to today. With that, let me introduce to you Kiran Khawaja. She is the CEO and founder of Fajar Realty. By the way, Fajar is no ordinary name in the real estate landscape. It's an advisory trusted by many clients who've invested through Fajar and, more importantly, invested through Kiran. It's good to have her here. Kiran, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm so humbled and honored for such a beautiful description you have given about me. And all these years fulfilled with such a beautiful words, how you put it in.
Our clients and our guests are so special to us.
Thank you.
And we know that we enjoy, at Damac, we enjoy such patronage with our clients
Yes.
because of agencies like you and yourself
Thank you.
who've represented us well.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Thank you so much.
I love the mark. First of all, even when you start any discussion, but this is very close to my heart.
Right,
The mark all projects.
right.
I'm selling from 2008, and I've been, of course, been awarded number one, top 10, around 15 times with the mark only.
Alone.
Alone itself. So I mean, it's for me, it's not. It's something I love, and the mark projects are very special.
Okay. Let me just put you on the spotlight right now because since you mentioned you love, tell me what about real estate do you love the most? I mean, why is that it has drawn you into it?
Yeah, you see, when I came in 2006, I never knew that I'm going to just stay here forever. To be honest, 19 years was not a short time, but I saw this country that it just still has to develop a lot.
Right,
And that time, Burj Khalifa was not done yet,
right.
but I used to just take a ride there and see it's something coming up. And His Highness Sheikh Mohammed is saying that this is going to be the tallest building. It fancied me like anything, And I told my parents, I'm here to stay. And Initially, of course, they were not very convinced, and then and then
Like any parents for that matter.
exactly, for
Especially with
any
the girls
parent,
out.
especially the girls out
Yeah.
and so young and all that. But then I made them realize that no, I'm here. I'm serious with my work.
Right.
And the vision we saw of His Highness was amazing.
Right.
The way grew with it.
Right.
I mean, tremendous. I mean, we even sold downtown, or even Business Bay, the Mark, or Nakheel.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
nobody could believe these things will be done.
But I think that differentiates.
That
right?
differentiates this with the whole of the world.
The rest of the world.
Exactly.
Literally, yeah. But I think what His Highness has done in terms of leadership, I think very few leaders, and you'll find UAE, there's a barometer called the Edelman's Trust Barometer, which talks about how much of trust do the local residents and the expatriates have in the government.
Exactly.
And UAE is the highest.
Highest.
It's also because you know that there are very few handful of leaders who promise and deliver.
And deliver.
Right? And I think he's right at the apex.
And he's right on there. I was like last week on the vacation out abroad in Europe, and you cannot even believe it, the kind of clients. Anyways, I have a big clientele outside Dubai.
Right.
They are, whatever we're offering, and I'm of course offering 4 or 5 good developers only.
Right.
They are blindly trusting them.
Right.
And they believe in the leadership, and they believe in Hussain Sajwani as well.
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
The way...
Sensational leadership.
Sensationally leadership, The way we have grown as a person, individual, as a realtor.
Right.
And also the mark. And we with the mark or Ima, it's tremendous.
Tell me about Fajar. I mean, what was the inspiration behind you to start Fajar Realty?
Yeah. See, the whole idea is I'm very passionate of my work.
Right.
If somebody says, "What are you doing?" I'm working. What are you not doing? I'm still working.
What?
Even I'm with my family, I'm working. Either I'm a family person, either I'm a humanitarian, or I'm working.
Multiple roles
to play. So, but in either of the things, I'm still working.
Something or the other, you're busy.
I'm busy with my work. It's very much passion. So some new area develops. I go with a long drive to see what is coming here. It excites me till now.
Yeah, to go out and explore.
That's why Fajar came through.
Right.
Because I thought this is the only way I can tell how I'm expanding.
Right.
In different countries, in the same region, and in different regions of the world.
Right.
So this is the way it is.
Kiran, very few people have the kind of foresight. What you said struck the most is when you came into Dubai, you were not just looking at what is, but what is to come.
To come. Exactly.
And you spotted those opportunities for 17 years.
Yeah.
In 2000.
Actually, 19 now.
2006, and now it's 19 years. And you spotted those opportunities and continue to carry it forward.
Exactly.
That's brilliant. It's good to know. You're an entrepreneurial woman, right? I mean, Dubai is a great place for, number one, equal opportunities and for tolerance as well. And when I read up who you are, and I know that you're a big, iconic voice when it comes to women empowerment, right? Yes. And equal opportunities. Tell us a little about that role, please.
See, it started in 2012. I can say I'm still struggling because every entrepreneur struggles. And what made me lead to success was my failures, constant failures, actually. And in 2012, when I came back from Hajj, and I couldn't understand what is the role of humans in the world. So then I understood the only role we have, how I understood, of course, praying is a it's a very self-important thing.
Right.
Is giving back to humanity.
Right.
The world. So from there I started. And then it didn't end up. So it started with women organizations, old age homes, cancer hospitals, general hospitals, disabled people, children. I'm sponsoring 36 children now. They're becoming bigger now, mashallah. I'm responsible for their, I can say...
I can see the joy in your face when you talk about it.
Yes, and when I talk to them and I meet them, we do picnics also there back home. I feel that they are growing. Something I'm doing for the world. It's not only about me.
Which is just the point that I want to bring out. I mean, being a woman, you mentioned a couple of things, which is so important to bring it to the light. There are a lot of
That is
others
true. That
who
is
want
true.
to be entrepreneurs,
True.
right? And Dubai is one way the safest country for a woman to be an entrepreneur
Alhamdulillah,
anyway.
for sure.
But tell me this: what are some of those challenges that you really face as a woman to set up your business?
No, it's still I still face challenges.
Tell us about it.
I tell you, see, maybe we are very big back home, alhamdulillah, and my dad is a big businessman there. Here I was nobody. So nobody knew my dad or my father, my grandfather.
You had no heritage to fall back on.
No heritage to fall back on. So nobody took me seriously.
Right.
So when I used to walk into the room as a woman and a pretty girl also, nobody took me seriously for years.
Right.
I was just adamant. Like 5 in the morning, I have to do it. I have to do this. I have to do this. And after years, they started taking me seriously. This woman is here for business. Right. Not here for any beauty or time pass, like many other people do maybe in life.
Right.
And challenges gotten more and more because, alhamdulillah, mashallah, the bigger you grow as a name and fame and accomplishments, the more people eyes are on you.
Right.
That they want how you want to fail, they want to see that as well.
Right.
So their challenges are still there. The only thing is that hard work ship has gone through. But this hard work is another shell to maintain your standards and balances.
Right. I mean, it's not that success came easy.
No, success comes with too much difficulties.
Yeah.
And for women like me, who has been grown up here, like half part of my life, you can say, after my schooling, it took me challenges. Right. And I'm not Arabic and not from the...
So language was another challenge.
So language was another challenge. Yeah. And it took years, the male-dominating culture, to understand that I'm here for work, my work only, and they saw my work.
So what's your advice? What's your advice to women entrepreneurs who perhaps are a bit anxious about stepping into this role? What's your advice?
I will say, see, I'm still I've also 21 years boys and girls in my organization, and some of my very, very big investors, from Africa, are working with me, and their children are working with me.
Oh, really?
Yes. So my advice to them and all of them, it's not only women, just be patient.
Right.
It's not an easy game.
Right.
So what I see with the young generation is in 3 months they don't find
Everything
anything.
Should be quick.
It's not for me, Kiran. It's not for me, Kiran. Okay, why it's not for you? Because I couldn't do my deal. Okay, so try another one. You have to be patient. And you need to be persistent.
Oh, let's talk about persistency. How do you even stay persistent when you have that many challenges, pushbacks?
Yeah.
What is your motivational factor?
See, that comes also from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from inside. Nobody can teach you that you have to do it.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell you, Kiran, you failed today, but there's another day.
Right.
Because also parents told me, if it's hard for you, come back.
Right.
So we have a very comfortable and big life in Pakistan.
Right.
And we're very well-to-do people. And no, I said, no, I will... this is from inside. Right. This push is from me, myself.
Was that inspiration from the family as well? Because they're all business people, right?
No, we are all business people. Inspiration always comes from the family, where dad never gave up.
Right.
Grandfather never gave up.
Right.
So... I have never seen in my family anybody giving up on something,
Right.
Even like in relationships, nobody is giving up on each other. It's not like here I see people don't get along and give up.
Right.
So I've not seen as a culture that
there's no question
that anybody is giving up.
Yeah.
It's not working. Make it work. It's not working. Make it happen. So maybe yes, it's the basic teaching is from my grandfather and father.
Who's your greatest inspiration?
My grandfather, now may Allah rest him in peace, Ameen. And after that, my father, because I grew up with my grandfather. We were in a very big house, and joint family system is part of my culture.
Right.
And he was telling me things from, he studied in London, and he studied, university in those times when people were not even in schools.
Right.
Right. So he told me that you have to be different than others, then you will be outstanding.
Right.
So he used to read and write. We used to have a whole room of books. That time there was no Google and all that thing.
Hard books.
So he used to have ordered hard books from London to study it.
Right.
And the children were hardly allowed to go into the room to see and take permission from grandfather. I'm going to read this book. So this habit of reading, this habit of being constant, consistent, hardships came from, of course, Dada Jan, from my grandfather.
Which is good to know. Good to know. It's such an inspiration to see there are families that back you up as well.
100%, honestly.
Yeah, such confidence that you know that you've got to always have the system to support you. Bringing you back to Fajar, tell us about what kind of real estate does Fajar focus on? I'm going to bring you into business now.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, because we want to now know the wonderful person that you are, the businesswoman that you are, multi-hatting all the time. Now let's bring it to Fajar. I mean, such an award-winning boutique real estate broking company here in Dubai. That many years, you have seen those cycles.
Yes.
And you've still come up on top as one of the best real estate brokerages here in this part of the world. Tell us a little about what kind of real estate does Fajar really focus on? Secondary, primary, units, apartments, what do you do?
Okay, there are two types, but let me define Fajar. First, it is integrity.
What value system?
Value system, because what I've seen in my 19 years, that there was missing. There was missing, some parts was missing and still missing in a lot of people. So when I started something, I said, no, the value is to not lie. The value is to stand with your words. Value is to be integrate part of those people who are trying to believe in you and invest. So that continued for 19 years. So that's why the horizon of my bookshelf and that pendant of from here to here, it keeps rolling also, but it stays there. Why? Because those investors keep on coming back to me and there are millions of references.
Tell us about that. In a market like Dubai, where a development is out today in 2 hours sold out.
Yes.
Clients just keep falling off the cracks. There's a lot of people coming in buying.
True.
In an environment like that, when I find salespeople don't have the time to actually go back and service the existing clients because they've got new ones coming.
Exactly.
How did you and your team manage to create that ecosystem?
Yeah, see, this is very good question you said, because I'm so upset with the system, how people behave. Some clients, new ones I meet.
Right.
And they tell me they sold me this thing and the broker never answered the phone again.
Right.
Okay. I'm not a CEO. I'm still a broker. I sell myself. I'm a specialist of the luxury segment of the market. Well, yeah. Yes. But at the same time, how can you not value somebody who invested with you? Of course, he's reaching you for a reason.
Correct.
So, of course, we have a managed property concept. We have a rental concept. We have a secondary concept in our market. And then we have an off-plan.
Right.
So, companies based on these full one shop stop.
Right.
The client is coming. He wants to resell with us.
Right.
He wants to rent it. We will rent it for you.
Right.
He wants to take the handover. We will do snagging for you. I have this much power of attorneys for the people and my, so people trust in you.
Right.
And then in the end, happy client brings you 10 more happy.
Referrals, yes.
100%.
Okay. And I mean, it's a very intelligent way of doing it. But tell me honestly, what does it take for a brokerage to be that, what you just mentioned?
It's a lot of hard work.
Okay.
Because sometimes I need to explain this to my brokers. They don't understand. Sometimes they even miss the calls of the clients and they call me directly then. And I tell them, listen, this short-term approach will not work.
Right.
Moving from one place to another will not make you successful also.
Right.
The approach is to go long-term.
Right.
Your client is calling you.
Right.
Maybe this time is not giving you a 10 million business, but maybe he wants to ask something.
Yeah.
And the next call will be another 10 million, 5 million, 1 million, whatever it is. You never know.
Absolutely.
That's about it.
Absolutely. But
it takes a toll.
It does.
It takes a toll because younger people or people in the market or the system they don't care. They don't care.
They must be seeing dozens of these people.
These people. Sometimes when I even sell the mark to people and they say, no, they have done it. I said, no, they have not done it. The brokers have committed you something wrong. Not any developer. Because you've signed the SPA which is by the rules and regulations.
Right.
So please understand, brokers can lie. So at that point of time, you need to understand who's lying,
Right.
not the developer.
Right. Right. But again, it doesn't come overnight, right? You
No, it
spend
doesn't
time
come.
building
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Well, how
of
do you
course.
get your agents who are working with you to continue representing Fajar for your value system, integrity, trust?
See, who doesn't, to be honest, who doesn't follow me, they have to go eventually.
Right.
Because they're here for a short period of time with a lot of their own lies
And zero tolerance for
and
that.
zero tolerance for. In my company, zero tolerance.
Right.
I don't want to have 100 people company. This is not my thing. It's a very boutique, very nice atmosphere.
Right.
We have very educated people
Nice to know.
from
Nice
abroad,
to know.
different nationalities,
Right.
well-to-do people.
Right.
Even my investor children are working with me. But I believe in quality of people rather than have it this big
Right.
and lying to the thing. And then in the end, by the way, you make more money than this big 100 people show.
Right.
Because this show is very temporary.
Right. Yeah, the markets are
The
good.
market
You can
comes
sing
and
along.
corrects and
Yeah.
comes back. And so you need to be careful on that. For
Right.
sure.
Well, it's good to know that you're focusing on your value systems. Bringing it to market, we do hear, I'm sure you must have read the Fitch report. The world has been talking about the Fitch report. I mean, it always comes to, we also notice when it comes to Dubai, I mean, sorry to say, but I'm going to put that out there. We do have a lot of international media that somehow doesn't understand the full story, but comes bashing.
Oh, yeah. Of
Yeah,
course,
that happens all the time.
Of course.
Tell me, listen, they say that 15% correction. Is that correction really something to be worried about? Should we be concerned about this 15% correction? In your take of 17 years, and I'm sure you're foreseeing a lot more what's going to come in the future, where do you see this market going now?
See, I think it's amazing. People don't know, and I don't want to talk about different developers here on this platform, but I still have to tell you the statistics in general. If the supply is coming, if example, I'm hypothetically saying 100,000 units, the demand is almost 150.
Right.
So people don't understand this. It's not because they don't want to understand this. There is always a critic in the market.
Right.
There's always a media in the market which wants to talk about it.
Right.
Yes, I have seen 2 times correction in the market, which is a normal thing. And I think every country should have little bit of correction in 3 years' time.
Yeah. Well, how does it help, you think?
It really helps. It really helps because sometimes, example, I've just missed a bus, right? So in that correction, I will not miss the bus.
Right. A very important point for all my clients as well who are here to understand this. Please do take that advice very seriously, coming from Kiran. Very important point. When there is a correction, it's not bad news, it's good news.
Always.
There we go. Good news is if you think you have missed an opportunity for an upside in the real estate market in Dubai, corrections help you to get back into the realm, get back onto that bus and still make good of those opportunities that you may have lost in the past. Thank you for that point.
Thank you. And 2020 is an ideal example. It's just a blink of an eye 4 years ago.
Moved on.
So then people ask us, they're all kind of funny people we meet. People ask us, where is the bottom? So if everybody knows where is the bottom, then everybody should have been a multi-billionaire.
By now,
right?
We all wait.
Right. So actually people miss that bottom. And from how the transaction started in 2020 when the whole world was shut down.
Yeah.
And then the transaction was in such a speed. In 2022, the prices were around 50 to 60% up.
Right.
Okay. And now in 2025, the prices are in the luxury segment 200%.
Wow.
200%. It's not a joke. I live in Palm Jumeirah myself.
Right.
And I have invested several properties. Luxury segment 200% people got. And normal, I will say medium, upper medium, people still got 30 to 40%
growth
in 2 years.
Right.
Where do you get this growth?
Right.
And then it comes to that you rent the place, you don't pay income tax, you don't pay property tax,
right.
You don't pay the tax on the rental value.
Right.
So which country gives you this?
Right.
None. No.
Right.
I've seen the world, traveled the world. I've seen the complaints. Even for small things, you need to hire a lawyer outside
Right.
and pay them a hefty amount
Right.
because lawyer wants to advise you because you pay them hefty amount.
Yeah, but the other side of the argument, Kiran, is, what you told me are facts that we all have imbibed in our hearts.
Yes,
This is Dubai.
that
This is our
This
city.
is Dubai.
This is where we live. This is our city. But the point is, some of them do believe that this is too good to be true. There has to be a bubble that will eventually burst. It can't be that Dubai continues to give you the 30 and 40%, that 200% that you mentioned in your super luxury segment. How do you manage the expectation of an investor?
See, let's put it this way. Go to Japan, 3 times higher.
Yeah.
Go to Singapore, 3 times higher. Go to New York, the main Manhattan, which has no, I won't say that, but a lot of issues they have,
Yeah, spade is
but
spade.
300%. Look at London, 400% up. Okay, now we are not even matching those pricing. They are selling the same millions in pounds and dollars, and we're selling the same millions only in dirhams,
Right.
which is 3.65, again a difference.
Right.
We're still selling it cheaper.
Right. So what you're saying is Dubai is still underpriced.
Too much underpriced.
Compared to the rest
Too
of
much
the
underpriced.
A-class, A-tier cities.
See, look at the maritime city which launched just now. Example,
right.
look
Chelsea.
at Chelsea. You say Chelsea. I went before 1 month to see the location myself.
Right.
I mean, this parameter of location, just right on the water is no hurdle. Right on the sea. Right?
Correct.
And the new bridge they're making, it makes your life easier in 25 minutes rather than 100 and, it's 1 hour difference.
Correct.
This kind of infrastructure His Highness is providing us. Right? And this kind of development these good developers are doing.
Right.
So where do you find in this world?
Right.
Never.
So many things that are coming to play together, right?
See?
It's like many moving parts make a machinery. We do see that on one side, the government is so proactive.
Yes.
I mean, actually, industries usually influence the government, but here the government sets the standards.
Sets the standards to you. You have
and you have to get up and run every
Exactly.
day. And they've set that momentum in place. That's a beautiful thing to see. Governments on one side, strong, solid, robust. You've got developers with deep pockets. You got some nice, good brokers who can give you the best picks in the industry. And you don't find this anywhere else
Anywhere else in the world. Wherever you go, first you hire your lawyer. They do your paperwork. You do this. In 3 months, the property gets into your name. And if countries like London, 8% duty.
Right.
Singapore, 8% duty. Right? And the income tax is separate.
Right.
And the tax on the leasing property is separate. So,
capital gains is separate.
Where are we expensive? I don't understand.
Right.
Now look at even Suffragate also. The heart of the downtown. You don't even do a traffic. That's what we avoid, huh?
Right.
The beautiful exit you take, and you are on the most beautiful look of Burj and on the sea.
Right.
Right?
Together. Yeah.
How underpriced, in my opinion, still it is.
Right. Right. And downtown.
And downtown.
Yes.
And one more niche is the whole area there is non-freehold.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Or GCC.
Correct.
But here you can own a property as an expat. It could be
exceptional
French,
value.
it could be British, it could be German, it could be Indian, Pakistani, anybody.
And owning a piece of history on Sheikh Zayed.
In the Sheikh Zayed, where it's a Safa, this is, Four Seasons, this is Burj Khalifa, these iconic things. And then you say we are expensive. We are not expensive.
That's a good perspective to see real estate from the eyes of a good brokerage like yourself. I want to bring you to your market. I know that your team does a lot of things. You're a specialist in the luxury segment.
I am.
Right?
That's right.
And being part of the Palm Jumeirah ecosystem, you live there, and I hear you also sell there, right?
Oh, I love selling there.
Really? Tell us about that. Tell us about what's that little shining piece of diamond that Palm Jumeirah is.
No, I've
to
sold
you.
a lot there actually, and because now my all friends are living there as well.
Right.
So whatever penthouse comes next or nice luxury villas comes, they invite me. Even right at the moment, I have 2 exclusive properties there.
Right.
And where I come and do video shoots there.
Right.
I'm still a broker. I love that passion.
Right.
I don't want to let it die.
Right.
So I excel to that point that I send these to all my international investors who believe in Palm.
Right.
who believe in that water living,
Right.
who believe in luxury segment.
Right.
And luxury segment is more in demand,
Right.
much more in demand
In Dubai.
in Dubai. Because people
Interesting.
are like from last 4 years, what I've seen it, which earlier I didn't like, it was not even happening. People were investing. They were asking about how much is ROI, how much ROI I will get. I want to like sell it after 2 years. How much money I will make and exit.
Right. A
People
typical investor profile.
Now people don't ask. In luxury, people don't ask this question.
Why is that? I mean, it just blows my mind to
Exactly,
see.
because you are still in Beverly Hills for 200 million a house,
Right.
okay, which is not as luxury as a house which is 100 million dirham a house,
Right.
right?
Right.
And we have the latest technologies of the world,
Right.
okay, and then there we don't have security, and
Right.
you have security here,
Very high level.
and then you have helping system,
Right.
you have chauffeurs, driver, you can hire people on the strength that your life is comfortable.
Right.
So these rich people in the world have understood this.
Right.
Before, maybe it was something, a speculation for them,
Right.
that maybe Dubai is too good to be true.
Right.
But when they started coming here after COVID, because the rest of the world was closed,
Right.
people saw, no, this is for real.
Right.
We're getting this in real.
Right.
We are maybe...
And the value is much higher.
Much higher. Much higher.
Not just in terms of dollar terms, the lifestyle of what you said.
Lifestyle, peace
Everything
of
is so
mind,
simple. Yeah.
everything is so
Security, safety.
safe. So that's why people don't believe in this now ROI formula. ROI is what? Giving you 8%, 10%, 12%? And what is a capital gain giving you? 30%? So when they calculate their high and luxury property almost 100% in 3 years,
Right.
this ROI system goes anywhere.
Yeah, you don't talk about
You
that
don't
anymore.
know it, because here you make a 24% and there you make 100%.
Honestly, do they really buy for ROI reasons? They don't, right?
For my luxury client, no.
They don't.
Because they don't even think that such a beautiful house
And they own
should
it
be
for
rented.
themselves. Right. It's for them.
It's
their
for them,
piece.
or they put it for Airbnbs,
Right.
or they put it for short terms,
Right.
and they're here to stay. I mean.
Right.
So
That makes sense.
So they buy many.
But who are these clients? I mean, I know it's not easy. I mean, again, I just want to put it for all our brokers or friends who are tuning in. I mean, don't think that everyone can just jump into the super luxury.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I need your advice.
Yeah, sure.
I'm putting it out there. Don't just jump into trying to sell luxury and super luxury units in Dubai if you haven't understood the dynamics of your client.
You can't even.
Right?
You can't even.
Tell us a
No,
little
you
about
can't even. See, like we're like, okay. Again, I have to talk about one or two names. Developer. When we sold Miras for this 42 million.
Right.
Now I'm giving back offers to my clients 350 million.
Right.
They're not selling it.
Right.
Right? Now they're coming up with another launch. They're starting with 350 million.
Right.
Okay. And there are only 20 villas. Huh? Still people wants to buy.
Right.
And wants to pay EOI earlier.
Right. And book it.
And book it. Right. So now, of course, ultra luxury, people can't trust you. If people trust you with 1 to 5 million, I understand. People can't trust you with 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, because they need to know who are you first.
So tell us a little more about that.
Yeah. So,
and I'm sure there are some good people out there, good brokers, who believe that they can add value to the super luxury and the ultra high net worth. What's your advice to them?
it takes time. It takes time and it takes transaction.
Right.
Example, it's not just a cold call, get me your thing,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
put you on the advertisement and
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
working. No, you need to put your heart into it to even sell that.
Right.
And once you sell that, you do a couple of transactions in the period of years,
Yeah.
then you are a known broker
Right.
inside the circle.
Right.
Even without advertising, you know that, no, she's Kiran, you can trust her.
And you don't advertise yourself. For
And
these
I've
deals.
never taken a lead in my life. That's what I tell my all brokers, which are always thinking and scheming about how to come a lead.
Exactly.
This is a good lead. I said, listen, I'm here 19 years. I don't know what a lead is. I don't believe in this gimmick and formula also. Because that's also a matter to make money. Okay, it's not that we don't have big portals. We have very big portals
Yeah.
to support my
Yeah.
brokers.
Brokers, of course, yes.
But the ultra luxury client comes from you.
Right.
Maybe they can see your face somewhere, no problem. But it's your image, reputation, repetitive client. That's what you make you in a luxury segment.
And I'm going to ask you to spill your secret sauce. How do you where do you find them? How do you identify these people?
You can't find them because they will never come to any roadshow.
Right.
Example.
Yeah.
Even the best whatever you invite them, they will never show your face because
Right.
then they don't want to be seen around.
Right. They're not those people.
They are
Very
not
discreet.
those
They're
people.
very
They're
discreet.
discreet and they're comfortable people in their own skin.
Correct.
So you just find them with circle of transactions,
Right.
and from that circle, who introduce them to each
So
other.
networking.
It's only networking, but a lot of patience.
Right.
There is no overnight gimmick
Yeah.
that I sold one house today and then I will be the champion. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
People need to trust you. People need to believe in your face.
Right.
People need to understand where are you living yourself.
Right.
People need to
Right.
understand who you are. So it's a network for sure.
Right.
But time,
Absolutely.
patience, persistence, and failures
As
also
well.
makes you here.
Right.
Because my failures were more than my successes.
I
for
wanted
sure.
to talk to you about that as well, Kiran. Tell us a little about how do you price in failure? I mean, in the world that we live in today, failures are not tolerated. Failures are not celebrated. But from what I hear in my conversation with you, it's the opposite.
Yes.
You've gone through failures. You've gotten up each time you failed.
Yes.
And I'm now forcing myself to believe that those have been your stepping stones to success.
These are the stepping stones. I never knew what to do if the transaction is happening. What could be the turning points there?
Right.
You know,
Right.
who can teach? No book can teach you all
those,
these things.
Yeah.
Not even like I'm a RERA certified from 2008 for the first batch example.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
who can teach you the humankind and the how do you go with patterns with people? Nobody.
Yeah.
So failures can teach you.
Yes. There we go.
They are the ones who tells you, yes, you were overestimating yourself and this was your turning point.
Right.
And those
Right.
turning points tell you, now I'm here to survive.
Yeah.
And inshallah, we continue. But it doesn't mean that failures won't happen.
Yeah. They will continue.
It will continue for any entrepreneur, for any business person in any part of the world. I've met many. I know the most successful billionaires in the world as well.
Right.
When they even share their stories, even as a friend now, it was not an easy journey. Maybe sometimes they shoot up and then
They drop and
fall,
All over
and
to
then
start
the
again.
fall again. It's just a motivation. They're driven to go back. It takes a toll on you. I can't say it won't, but then you can't give up. And you can't expect something will drop on your lap easily. It's constant work, consistent work.
Right.
And you, even with failures, you need to relax.
Right.
Pray.
Right.
And if your prayers are there, if your parents' prayers are with you, alhamdulillah,
Right.
I don't think that this is important.
Right.
Because you're on this pendant of this cycle of glam and failure,
Right.
that you cannot be on the top always.
Right.
This is also a difficult and a wrong thought process,
Right.
that you have to be number one always or be on the top. So every top goes down, the pendant comes down, and again
There's a new
you
top.
succeed. There's a new top.
top.
and this time maybe the top is the highest.
Yeah, the highest top.
Maybe
yes.
you're doing before 50 sales to reach 200 million example, and now you do only 2 sales to reach 200 million. I'm
Right.
just giving an example.
That's a growth.
That's a
isn't it?
growth,
yeah.
but that takes time.
Brilliant. So inspirational. What would be the 2 things you would advise some of these entrepreneurs who would want to be a part of real estate journey? What are the 2 things you would advise them? You must do this. What would
I
those
will
be?
say that it's a hard journey.
Mhm.
It's not easy. So stay focused with a lot of hard work
Right.
and be consistent, even with failures.
Wow. I mean, I think this is not coming from a person who hasn't seen it. The good thing is, Kiran's just shared her heart. She spoke from her heart. I know her. I've been seeing her for a while, so
Exactly.
I know how genuine Kiran is. Kiran, I want to first of all, at the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you so much for having
Because
me.
it's been inspirational.
Thank you so much.
And this conversation, I had a lot of other questions to ask, but I didn't find that to be relevant. But I think this mattered the most. You've not just inspired me, but I think I'm going to have a conversation with my wife as well when I go back home, because she's dabbling with being an entrepreneur. I said, well, you should. And also for other countless number of young women entrepreneurs who are now wanting to make that decision.
Yes.
I want to thank you. Today, I will tell you, you have inspired a lot of them.
Thank you so much.
It's such a joy to have you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much
I'm
for being on the
humbled.
show.
I'm humbled, and thank you,
Thank you so
Mark, and
much.
thank you so much for
Thank
everything.
you so much.
And the Mark is still my favorite, and I love the Mark.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
so
us.
much.
Such a pleasure to have you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you for joining us today. I'm sure you enjoyed this conversation, right? It was very, very, very simple and from the heart. And the beauty about speaking to Kiran is she didn't spare anything, no holds barred. She has shared her heart. She's spoken about some of the virtues of being an entrepreneur. And she spoke about things like being consistent, never give up, some of these attributes and attitude that you must have. And I hope she's been an inspiration to not just the women who tuned in, but also the men who are here who want to be entrepreneurial, who want to start their own business. And she's been an amazing and a massive encouragement and inspiration today. So stay tuned. This is not the end of it. We are going to see a lot more of these inspirational stories that will come your way. So do not forget to subscribe if you already haven't. Please hit the subscriber button and be a part of our journey in Realty Podcast. Thank you for joining us today.